So we doing player intros? Yes.
Yeah, we are gonna do. So we have a Are You Mad Bro, or RUM for short, show match over here. A little best of 3. We're gonna have spawning at the bottom right side of Golden Aura as our first map. Spawning with that beautiful remastered Nexus. It is HolySquid.
Ooh. Squiddy Squid.
Squiddy Squid.
And in the top left, in the red Terran, we have got none other than the BrockMeister.
All right. So, talk to me a bit about your teammates, Ace, because
These players here, yes,
expert.
yes.
You are
the expert, yes, yes. So as we're looking at this probe going across the map here, so Brock, he's a very defensive macro-oriented player. Squid, I'm not as familiar with his play style, but I know that he's a bit more diverse than that, I would say. Brock is capable of doing these other strategies and things, but he very much gravitates towards the bread and butter standard builds. You know, he'll bust out the cheese and the weird things every now and then just to be unpredictable. But for the most part, I think we should expect to see some fairly standard play from his side.
All right.
I'm more interested in seeing what HolySquid is up to be honest.
Okay, looks like we're going to have the golden standard. Oh, fails to actually block that that command center from going down. So usually you want to have it at like 136, 138. Just
but that worker. Okay, yeah. He's gonna trade him.
Yeah, that is probably the best case until the Reaper comes out. Usually you can also hide the probe and force the Reaper to go find it, or just be able to come back and dodge something. This is a massive supply block on the side of HolySquid, but it's
Reaper expand, very very standard stuff, and we got the wall up there too to prevent the Reaper from jumping in.
Yeah, that is going to be.
I love those new markers that they're starting to put on the maps now, by the way.
Yeah, just to see where that jump up spot is. It's actually great. It's gonna have one more jump up spot usually from the natural side, so the Reaper can just jump in and out.
Reaper coming in. Oh, gets 1 kill.
It's actually quite wild, honestly, usually, because you can just pull away the workers and just have a bit of an easier time, and you can just shade with that the depth and all that stuff. So looks like it's not going to be the case.
Looks like we are seeing a little bit of a supply block there, and 2 depots going down for Brock. Oh, but his CC is finishing.
CC finishing, yeah. So other than that, we actually have a second barracks coming up from Brock. So I'm curious if we're going to see a 2-1-1 timing over here.
Yeah, we got the tech lab as well. It is sort of looking like we will see a 2-1-1.
Okay, Phoenix is on the way. That is going to be the first tech unit on the side of HolySquid, so I kind of like this, honestly. Not sure about the 2-1-1.
This is looking very standard setup. I really like this, yeah.
Oh, it's going to miss the Reaper. Oh, a bit of a miscontrol over there. So for those who are actually trying to learn something from this, you can actually click the shade on top of the Reaper, so they will follow it. Nice surround there with the probes. That was beautiful. So far it's like 2 probes for Reaper. Not the best case, but obviously not the end of the world. So probably
they're exactly even on resources lost.
Yeah, probably the only thing that can happen, and it's quite annoying, is getting behind on macro, because you just focus on defending that Reaper. Usually that's what happens. That's what's happening. So we have.
But so far it seems like both players are keeping up with their macro, and you know, they're even on supply. Things are looking very standard here so far.
I don't know if it's standard or not, but also I'm not sure what's
that starport
happening.
Floating is not quite standard though. This is.
Yeah, also
I feel like that should be landed.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why Brock just did not make a reactor with this.
That's what he's waiting for, I think. Yes. I see.
Yeah, but this tech lab was actually could have finished if you put the reactor on this factory at the start of like starting the starport, and then you put the reactor. By the time the starport finishes, it's going to get the reactor done on that factory, and then you can swap. So This will delay the timing on the 2-1-1. But there's a third command center, and obviously there is a tech lab factory over here. We're gonna have 2 extra barracks being added and e-base as well. So looks like Brock is potentially not going to. Ooh.
Oh, these Phoenixes. Oh, will they get it?
I think they will. Oh, never mind. One Phoenix.
But the Marines coming in clutch, saving the day.
Yeah, but now these
medevacs are now so weak. Yeah.
It's gonna be quite difficult to actually do anything with this. And there's the RoboBay coming down, so Phoenix-Colossus is probably one of the best builds that you can have. Of course, you can actually delay some of these buildings from going down. I'm gonna have a 5-1-1.
That is painful.
But let's see how Brock is going to deal with this. He's gonna go for the pylon, looks like.
Is he gonna go for the... Oh.
Okay, beautiful stuff. He's gonna target down
the battery, getting the immortal.
Okay. Oh, but this is so painful. Honestly, I think this could be...
Oh, ooh.
Okay, these Phoenixes need to start lifting some of these Marines. Okay, it's not going to be the end of the world. 7 probes go down, though. That is not great for HolySquid, because being on equal worker count with the Terran is actually not great. Third Nexus
because they have mules, as everybody knows, yes.
Yeah, exactly. But so far, we had a bit of action with the Phoenixes, and we had, of course, the run-in from those Terran units. Honestly, I think the biggest saving grace for HolySquid was just having those super low HP medevacs, so you can snipe those.
Yeah,
and then every
the
damage
Phoenix play has been great. Yeah. I have to say, the Phoenix play has just been great from Squid.
Yeah, we're gonna
He's
have
been really
Colossi
on top of Brock's base with these Phoenixes and just getting as much value as he can.
Okay, he's gonna pick up a couple more Marines, but potentially gonna lose. No, okay, he's not going to lose. Oh, but this one's actually going down. All right, so
Rogue Phoenix.
Yeah, a bit of an interesting situation there, getting rallied on top of those units.
A little bit of a rally error.
Yeah, happens to the best. You need to fix those things. These are small things so far that have gone wrong, so it's not the end of the world, of course. And we are going to have the second Colossus popping. And the follow-up is going to be a +1 and charge. We're not going to have Stalkers, though. That is quite interesting. I mean, we're going to have the Phoenixes to defend the Colossi from potential Vikings. And will we have Vikings? That is a question. I would want to see Vikings because we already have 4 medevacs, so I believe we should see Vikings, right? I mean,
I'd love to see this third base go out.
We have
this third base
air
has
weapons
been
coming up.
Hiding by the natural for a while now.
Yeah, it's
Here
gonna
it goes.
Basically go up now. We have the bunker as well for any potential run-bys to defend that. We have a 4th base coming up, so let's see if Brock decides to go there instead of just joining the...
Oh, the medevacs are too far forward.
Base. Okay.
Oh, one goes down.
That is quite nice.
Marines will come in to protect the rest.
That is quite nice because now the healing potential of this
push with the Colossus here. Oh, but he's got the tanks
no,
really
don't go
far
up that
forward.
Ramp. Oh, that ramp is actually a killer one. Every single Zerg and Terran and Protoss just goes up that ramp, and they're like, "Oops!" Then they realize they cannot actually do that. Phoenixes will go down.
Yeah.
They will pick up the tank. One tank gets cleaned up. Oh,
with the Phoenixes to lift the tanks, the Colossus are able to just clean up everything else.
Now the Marines are running. Look at that with his shield on the side. Just running away like, no, get the hell out of here. Run away. Okay, the 4th base is going to finish, and that is kind of a massive advantage for the Protoss. Now, I don't really like this SimCity, by the way, because this is going to block
that's
a lot
very
of
cramped.
stuff. Yeah, if you want to put it somewhere, honestly, on this map, then probably I would put it like here just to wall off, and then you have a single entrance. But that is always dangerous against a Terran because they just siege up over here and they take free damage, and then you have they know that you have to go down from this ramp, and yeah, it's kind of bad.
I would almost like to see, that base you were just looking at there. I would almost like to see Squid take that base and secure the gateways down there.
Yeah, or you can
just to
you
have
can
that
put it
area,
at the
you know, that way like the ramp is less of a critical area.
You can also put it at the front at that fourth base. If you don't want to put it in the main because you're afraid that you're gonna get dropped and lose those, then
he's only getting Lance now. I didn't realize he didn't have it earlier.
Yeah, actually, me neither. So the difference is between the extended term Lance or the Viagra upgrade, as Pig calls it. I actually love that analogy. So
I hadn't caught that one. That's great.
So basically, the difference is the lasers become extremely red. So you can see that it's more fiery looking.
Oh, it's I keep forgetting they do all these wonderful changes now, like with the Phoenix range being purple.
Yep.
And things like that. I love that.
Tempest.
I just love how they're making the game like more easy to understand for casuals. You know.
Yeah.
I think that's very healthy for the game.
And I think that type of transparency needs to be in an RTS where everything is so complicated. You know. Like at the beginning, you would be
we're
like
already processing so much as it is, you know, at least make things like that clear. I would really love to see, honestly, I'd love to see like wall off things indicated for new players, like on the map, so you can see like easy ways to wall off easily. You know, I think things like that would actually be beneficial for the game.
Look at this beauty, by the way. Oh my lord. Okay, so the one thing that's missing is one zealot here and potentially one zealot here, but basically Squid having such a good circle vision sees this one medevac that is so low on HP. Brock is moving on the south side as well. It's going to be seen by Squid.
Big double prong here, but he's totally on top of this. He sees everything coming.
Okay, the cannons are not going
to go cannons
up.
Here, yeah. I'm sure you don't have time for this.
Okay, he's gonna try to get on top of this army. The main army should be the focus. He should cancel this base, but he doesn't.
The feedbacks on those medevacs.
Oh, that is crazy. Okay,
these
looks like it's gonna be
just
clean up.
Cleaning up everything.
Yeah. Look at that. Now the lasers are super red. Like,
my God, yeah.
It's crazy nice. So the fifth base has been cleaned up, but it is only a fourth base just now, finishing for Brock, and the carriers will be shown for the first time right now. How many carriers do we have? We have 3 carriers, 3 more on the way, with +1 air already finished. So those Phoenixes will chase down that medevac, and the rest of the medevacs will retreat to actually see another day. Or live another day.
So this is looking like how Classic plays. This is reminding me a lot of Classic in his style.
Yeah,
of
Classic
Protoss.
is like this is
very tech heavy. Not a lot of gateway units. You know, lots of Colossi, straight to carriers. You know.
Yeah, this kind of became like the norm in some of those games. Like if you open Phoenix-Colossus, usually they will go into a lot of Vikings, but if they don't, then this is what happens. That's the thing, like you need Vikings against this many Colossi, 5 Colossi, and you also have the Phoenixes. Like, yeah, it's kind of crazy. You also
I would love to see Storm though.
Yeah, you could
I'm
get
not seeing any Storm. Sorry.
It's okay. And then after that, you can also go into like Ghost as a Terran. So it's basically like back and forth, just tech switching, and just trying to catch your opponent off guard. Oh my God, these Marines!
Oh,
they're going to pop one Colossus.
They're diving in, but it's a lost cause, and GG is called.
Yeah, that is going to be...
HolySquid takes the game.
Yeah, HolySquid actually just takes that first game, and it's actually a beautiful first game, honestly, to open up this beautiful...
that was surprisingly even, yeah. I was a little bit worried that we weren't going to have a great series here, but this turned out to be fantastic.
Okay, I'm thinking what the next map is going to be. Did they pick the next map as well?
Let's see. Squid picked the first map, I believe, because he was the lower MMR player.
Okay, Golden, and that's pretty much it. Next
and he picked
map,
Golden.
Brock is picking the next map. So we're gonna go loser's pick. Also, we have a couple of viewers over here, so thank you so much for tuning in. I'm happy to have all of you here. And of course, huge shout out to Ace. I forgot to do that.
Hello, everybody.
Shout out Ace73. I'm gonna give him.
Hope we're all having a good time enjoying some StarCraft.
Oh yes, StarCraft, such a beautiful game.
I know, right?
Even like catching up on the history or historical games, basically, it's so much fun.
There's so much. Yeah, it's just like the game just has so much like richness to it. There's just everything about it is great, and it has so much polish as well.
Yeah. So for those who actually don't know, I only got into it in 2020, May of 2020 . So Ace is the veteran here.
Wasn't Site Delta vetoed?
I don't know. You know. You should know about
yeah,
that.
Squid, didn't you veto Site Delta?
I don't know. I actually
He says Site
didn't
Delta
get the
is.
vetoes, so.
Yeah, sorry. We had Site Delta, Amphion, and Dynasty, I believe, were the vetoes.
Okay. So.
Is Squid okay with it? Yeah. Hang on. Oh, I that's right. He's not in the stream. He says he's fine. You sure? He's not picky. That's right. He did say that he didn't need map vetoes, actually. I'm not afraid. I'll play any map.
Nice. That's the good mindset, especially on a friendly show
No
match
fear.
like this. So.
Yes. Yeah, he says he's okay. Yeah, we can play Site Delta. Oh, we gotta. You are in Team 1. We gotta switch you with Brock.
Yeah. Okay.
And we are ready.
We're just waiting. I'm not running anywhere, so clock is not ticking for me.
Squid says he's ready. Is Brock ready? Brock is ready.
Both players are ready. We start the countdown, and we jump into our.
Are you
second
ready?
Oh no! The John Cena prank call. Do you know that one?
What now? Sorry.
The John Cena prank call. I guess you know who John Cena
I feel like
is.
I do. Yes, I feel like I do, but I'm not remembering it right now.
Like, I only have one question. Are you ready? And the music is playing. Like, ready for what? It's like ready for like John Cena facing off against. I don't know. You just do that, and no, there's no way we're gonna have wrestling in this house. And then John Cena just resumes the call and all that stuff, and basically everything just just builds up to that one thing. But I think we can watch it after the show match. It's actually crazy good. You're gonna laugh so much. But first, we have to introduce our players. Coming off a beautiful win with that Phoenix-Colossus build, it is going to be our HolySquid in the bottom right side of Site Delta.
And in the top left, in the red Terran, we have once again the BrockMeister.
Fancy camera work over there.
Fancy.
Hope you liked it. Didn't get
Oh, it was wonderful.
Didn't get like some kind of I don't know what you call
motion
it.
sickness.
Yeah, motion sickness. Thank you. I want to say
problem.
basic words, but like sometimes I think it's a basic word. I'm like, wait a second, that's not like.
But it's actually quite
word.
specific. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once again, we've got super bread and butter standard openers. It looks like, with the wall off for the Reaper being built here.
Yep.
Reaper expand for Brock, I'm guessing. Where's the Reaper? Did he make the Reaper already?
No, it looks like he's going to go
he did
for
not
that
make the
command
Reaper.
center.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Made the CC first. Interesting.
Yeah. And we also had some kind of repair over there because there was nothing lost, and I don't think there was anything cancelled, but there was a bit of repair on the side of Brock.
We must have missed some worker interaction here.
Yeah, it's literally only 2 minerals, so I guess that's it. Looks like it's going to chase away the probe. Yeah, I have 2 damaged SCVs, so... Oh no!
Oh,
The CC's not building!
No. Oh,
okay, he resumes.
No!
Couple of seconds late. It's not the end of the world. It's a bit frustrating for the player. It's like, oh my god, like if anything could go wrong, like everything is going wrong. Like,
Yeah.
Also, I love this
Usually it's
little
not
feature.
the most impactful.
I love this little feature here that you can just have this.
Yeah, just
as a
more
jump up,
quality
so,
of
yeah.
life. This game is hard enough as it is. I love things like that.
Okay, the Adept Shade is actually getting the Reaper out of sight. Sight Delta. But that's a different sight. Sorry for the bad puns. I apologize. I'll take all the blame for it. Or the credit, depends which
anybody who's here for my channel knows, you know, I make bad puns all the time. They're used to it.
Oh, I love puns, actually. Dad jokes are crazy good.
Ooh. Probe's taking out the Reaper. That one probe on its last legs, but it does live.
Yep.
Looks like a Phoenix opener again. And is that a 2-1-1 again?
By the looks of it, yes. And this time around we have the reactor.
Yes.
Okay, so this time around it is going to be the stock standard 2-1-1, but the stim is starting.
So the same build but better.
Yeah, it's gonna
this
be a
time
tad
with
bit
feeling.
better. Yeah. This time
Stim coming up, nice.
This time with stim and the proper reactor timing. Let's go.
Nice.
Okay, it's gonna
Phoenix
go for the
coming
attack
in
lab.
and will scout this.
Yep. Problem is now the 2 medevacs have to pack stuff up, and they just need to leave as soon as they are ready. So other than that, it's going to be quite difficult to get across the map in like a proper timing.
Against the Phoenix opener.
Yeah,
Might be a little
so
difficult to get across the map.
It's gonna be a bit of a Russian roulette over here, in case the Phoenixes find the 2 medevacs. So
Right.
it's gonna be like, oh, where are those medevacs? Like, you know, just.
Although if you can, if you're fast enough, drop and unload, but with so many Phoenixes on the map, you know, he did snap 1 or 2 up earlier, I believe, but you know, the Phoenix count is getting up pretty high here. And
Yeah,
if they catch those medevacs, you know,
Actually,
they're going to die quick.
It's only 3 Phoenixes so far, so
And he's not continuing to make them, actually, now that you're saying this.
honestly, and he's getting +1 air. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to have here, but I would want to see more Phoenixes. Maybe saw things actually getting into motion and kind of knows what's up with that 2-1-1. Also kind of weird to have a 2-1-1, because a 2-1-1 usually is for TVZ, right? So
Yes, it is.
the mine. Okay, the mine is going to be quite nice against the Phoenixes. It's going to cover quite a lot of area, and it's going to soften up those Phoenixes, which is always nice to do. Okay, third
And
command
if he
center.
brings it with him, he could actually use it to zone the Phoenixes against the medevac in a push.
That is also true. And let's see. So third command center is there. We're going to have
Colossus coming up. 2 Colossus, so double robo.
Yeah, we had a double robo, so we have it next to each other. But it's still kind of weird that we don't have more Phoenixes. We had 1 more Phoenix in production, though. And honestly, I'm not even sure. You don't really want to
I'm not
lose
sure why,
any of this.
'cause since he is already getting air weapons, maybe he's just thinking faster carrier transition.
Yeah,
He's making another Phoenix now.
though the timing window for 2-1-1 has elapsed, so it's not.
That's
it's not
true,
going to
yeah.
happen. That's not going to happen.
As
for
we were
sure.
talking, I totally missed that, but yeah, this 2-1-1 seems like it's turned more into a macro build. He's getting 1-1.
Oh, and Brock is getting a armory and getting mines. And I don't know if Brock is up to date with the patch, but now you actually need
drilling
claws,
right?
to keep them cloaked. So that is also a bit of a nerf there. Well, not a bit of a nerf. It's actually quite a nerf. Because usually drilling claws is not researched in TVP, so yeah, more like TVZ. Usually you would have gotten the armory and that's pretty much it. Maybe now you will have the drilling claws being researched. Okay, there it is.
And then we also have Lance on the way. I would have liked to see that earlier, since he did actually have the the robo support bay.
Yeah.
Quite early. He could have been getting that almost immediately after starting Colossus.
To Squid's defense, actually, this could be due to expecting a push and just prioritizing everything else.
That's true. It did very much look like a 2-1-1. It was screaming 2-1-1.
I mean, it was a 2-1-1. Technically, it was a 2-1-1.
It was, yes. He just didn't leave his base, I guess.
Yeah. So we're going into a 5-1-1, actually, which is the more standard approach, with the third base coming up and 1-1 finishing, and we have the potential for 2-2 coming up as well. Okay, we have +1 charge, a couple of phoenixes. Let's see when the Stargate transition is going to happen. We have Templar Archives. We're asking for Storm. Potentially you're gonna get it. Maybe we're gonna get Archons in the first few warpings of Templars, but it's going to be Storm down the line, I believe.
Yeah, we didn't see Storm last game. I would love to see Storm this game.
Okay, phoenixes go in. They're going to try and target down a couple of mules and some medevacs. But the Marines are actually on point in position. All
Storm
right.
on the way.
Yeah, that's
and
even
lots of
Chronos.
zealots being built as well, with all those fresh gateways that just finished.
11 gateways actually, so
that is a lot of gateways.
yeah, it has a lot of them at the third. So it's going to... Honestly, I still don't like it. So versus Terran, I don't really like this. Versus Zerg, this would make a lot of sense, even if you like build it adjacent to the extractor. So you hold off bailing pushes quite nicely with that. And Zergling run-bys and whatnot. But against Terran, like, especially if you know there is some potential to just getting jumped right away. You want to like have units in position, and then you have to have them in front of the gateways, which actually makes it awkward if the Terran just goes in basically from the side, you know. Hello, Abatur.
I'm looking at the supply right now. It's telling a tale, and it's not lying.
Yeah, we're casting some
Squid
casual,
seems to be in a commanding position
here. Ace actually offered channel to organize some kind of show match here. And by the way, the casting is basically for my YouTube channel, but haha, you actually triggered it. It was a bait. Oh, beautiful storms there, connecting with some of those Marines.
Zealots running a little far forward.
Okay.
Otherwise, very beautiful though. Nice storm. The Phoenixes. Oh.
Okay, oh, body storms, even on the medevacs,
coming down.
feedbacks.
Jesus, it's a massacre.
Yeah, the supply doesn't lie, as you said already, and this is quite bad because...
I think GG will be called, yes, GG, once again for HolySquid.
Yeah.
With a clean 2-0.
Yeah, clean 2-0. Beautifully played by HolySquid.